Ganymead Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balseph, self-imposed ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the Gates of Fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go. Be careful. If you get close to a Zeugle, they'll attack. Don't go charging off like that! This is it! Dig deep!
Easier said than done.
No excuses!
Did
Jump
you
you
just
up!
heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
It's over! It's not going to plan!
Can't move!
Fall back!
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss! I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss!
I'm on it! The flame of freedom must not die!
I can't believe this.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
What a weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
This is...
Seems you found something good. Supplies like that are valuable. Never overlook them.
Got it. I'll remember.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can, you'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Normally, we should take turns standing guard. But this first time...
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But...
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renan, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
A Renan?
Until we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renan as long as they're on our side?
So you don't see every Renan as an enemy?
Our goal isn't to hunt down and kill all Renans. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Dahnan agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Dahnans?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself. A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Dahnans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Dahnans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Dahnans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Dahnans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing. There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together, we'll overthrow the Renan Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
sorry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there. We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek. I'll take you all on!
Here I go. It's over.
This is it!
Let me
Dig
help.
King!
Move!
Easier
Don't
said
go
than
charging
done.
off like
I'll
no
bring you back from
excuses!
death
This
to
is
this.
up to us!
Bring
Run
back
you to the
Jason.
flame of freedom!
Here, let me help.
Must not die! One final push!
Right.
Give them all we got!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking,
Here,
more
let me help.
pummeling.
See ya!
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Touch cannon! I'm sure I can put this to use. Okay, people, this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this, but are you sure we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renin, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegis. Trust me, wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegis? You mean the same Lenegis that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renin's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renin Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balseph.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the thing for your size. Stay right there, okay? Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream. I'm afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Dahnan outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan.
Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balseph doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balseph thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Dahnans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born, no, probably even before that, it's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Hey. Yes! I guess. Got it. I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Lost!
You're mine! It's over! Here I come! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Ah! Swallow Blade! There! Here I come! Ah! Ah! You're mine! Ah! You're mine! Ah! Thanks! Mirage! Take this! Ah! Here I come! Slash! Ah! Here I come! You're finished! You're mine! Ah! Swallow Blade! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Let me help. First aid! Magna Ray!
Take this! You're finished!
Here's a healing arc!
Take this! Any more of this and I'll burn out! Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Over! I can feel my precision improving.
What? They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
So this is what it means to fight the Renans.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if...
Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah, but the last thing I... How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
A scar? What do you mean?
The Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul-searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still.
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
Only when I think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you. Well, off we go.
No choice. No escape. Swallow.
There! One more!
Take this. Rising Wyvern. No escape. Rising Wyvern. I'm not done. Mirage. Take this. It's over. Here I come!
Here's a healing art! First aid!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! No escape! I'm not
Go!
Swallow Blade!
Magna Ray!
Flash! You're mine!
Here, let me
You're finished! Now you can let loose. Here I come!
again! Magna Ray!
You're mine! You're finished! You're mine! I still got a ways to go.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
I'm skeptical.
Right. Sorry.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renan armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renan equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn Bright Eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzebek, you'll find the Fagin ruins. There's some kind of old Renan castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renan tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renan rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So? Technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Am I really doing this for some lousy cloak? There's Zeugles here, too?
Hey!
Right.
Just a minute. With that blade and your strength, the average Zeugle shouldn't be a problem, right?
Now give it a shot. Take this! You're finished! You're mine! This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
Sighted!
Flyers!
This one's mine! I'll shoot them down!
You're finished!
Mine!
Damn it!
This one's mine! I never miss!
You're finished! You're mine!
This one's mine! Where are you going?
You're finished!
This one's mine! Where are you going?
You're finished!
One more! This one's mine! Why, this one's mine! There! How's this? Magna Ray! This one's mine!
It's over!
Where are you going? Magna Ray! This one's mine!
It's over!
I never miss!
Take this! Eat dirt!
There! How's this?
You're finished!
Magna Ray! Gemini Ultra!
You're mine! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
I'm ready!
Strike! Slash!
Gemini
Take
Ultra!
this! Here you picked the wrong fight! Here I come!
Let the marksman handle this!
You're mine!
Magna
It's
Ray!
over!
Gemini Ultra!
Strike!
We won.
You can hardly see anything from here.
Why don't we climb up higher and see if we can get a better view?
Let's dispose of the
You're
trash.
mine! It's over!
Magna Ray!
Take this! It's on! You're finished! You picked the wrong fight! Slash! I'll take you all on! It's over!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Who wants to die next?
You're mine!
By the power
Rising
of water!
Wyvern! Mirage! It's over!
Mine.
Take this! You're finished!
This could be useful. What's this thing?
rest should stay on the ground.
You got flyers.
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Take all yours.
Mega Ray! By the power of
You're
water!
mine. You're mine. You're finished. Here I come.
There,
It's time. Eat dirt.
Mega Ray!
Slash. Rising Wyvern. Take this. Mirage.
Nicely done.
Gotta break through.
If it's in the sky,
Here I come.
this one's mine!
It's over. Rising Wyvern. I'm not done. Now. Here I come.
Here, let me help!
Rising Wyvern.
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Ah, right. We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back. Mirage. Take this.
Gemini Aqua!
Strike. Rising Wyvern. I'm not done. Mirage. Here I come.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Come one, come all. Take this. Swallow Blade.
Here's a healing
Rising
art!
Wyvern.
First aid!
It's over. That buzzing is driving me
One
mad.
more.
Slash.
Take it!
Here I come.
I'm only getting
Here
started!
I come. It's over. Take this.
Excited!
Ah!
I'm only getting started!
Take this.
Gemini
Here I
Aqua!
come. Ah! Here I come.
Primed and
Rising
ready!
Wyvern.
Where are you going?
You're mine. It's
Here I
over.
go! It's over!
Ah! You picked the wrong fight.
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern. No escape. Here I come. Strike.
Nicely done.
Right, here goes! I'm not done! Here I come! It's over! Swallow Blade! I'm not done!
Take it!
Here I come!
Again!
You're finished! You're finished!
It's over!
I'm not done! Here I come! Swallow Blade!
There! Help!
Take this! You're finished! Take this! You're mine! Mirage!
This one's mine! Who wants to
You're
die
mine!
yet?
It's over!
There! And again!
Slash! Swallow
Mega Ray!
Blade! I'm not done! You're mine! It's over! Take this!
Take it! And
It's
again!
over! Rising Wyvern!
Looks like we won.
Out of our way!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Strike!
By the power of
Take
water!
this! It's over! This one's all mine! Here I come! You picked the wrong fight!
Water!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern! It's over! Here I come! It's over!
Primed and ready!
No
This one's
escape!
mine!
It's over! I'm not done! Spring! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Mirage! Here I come!
I need to be stronger.
What's this thing?
I wonder if those are the Fagin ruins below us. Shouldn't be too much farther now, if that's the...
I guess it's been a while since I had a bite to eat. Don't worry about me. I'm used to working while I'm hungry. It's no big deal.
It is a big deal. You should eat whenever you can. The last thing I need is you keeling over in the middle of a fight just because you didn't eat.
Never thought I'd get lectured on eating by a Renin, of all people.
Yeah, well, some of us Renins know what it's like to go without food, believe it or not.
What do you mean? I thought...
This isn't about me. Now, are you going to eat or not?
I would, if we had anything to eat. But we don't.
Actually, I have a little bit of food on me.
You've been carrying that stuff around this whole time? I'm not sure it's gonna be enough for the both of us, though.
That's why we're going to cook it instead.
Cook? I've never done anything like that before.
Me neither, to be honest. But we've got to make something out of all this, so might as well try.
What are you staring at me for?
Your clothes are all about function over form. You should think about sprucing them up a little.
Why? What purpose would it serve?
I guess you're right. All done. Come and eat. You really do eat through that mask of yours, huh? I'm impressed you can manage so well.
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. You get used to it after a while. Still, I'm glad we decided to stop and fill our stomachs. I've got a newfound respect for cooking now. But I guess that's easy when you're used to eating everything raw. It would have been perfect if it had any flavor.
Sorry it didn't live up to your palate.
Oh, no, that wasn't a knock on you. I was just... Sorry. That's not how I should thank you for cooking for me.
You've got me curious now. Is it just pain you can't sense, or are your taste buds shot too?
Oh, sure, my taste buds work fine. Although, apparently what I like tends to be a little out there.
How so? What's so unusual about what you eat?
Well, one time I couldn't get enough of these things I picked off a plant, but everyone else said they were way too spicy. Doc thinks maybe I crave spicy food to compensate for the lack of pain I feel.
Maybe it's best I take charge of the cooking. You know, just to be on the safe side. I can't guarantee it'll be to your tastes, though.
I said I'm sorry. Look, I'll learn to tone down my tastes in the future, so let's just put that slip of the tongue behind us already. Well, off we go.
This must be it. Looks pretty ancient, but I recognize Renan architecture when I see it.
It's seen some beatings. If it stayed sealed all this time, it's not because people left it alone.
It's not just their technology. The Renans build their structures out of special materials, too. Strong enough to withstand assaults from Dahnan tools and weaponry, anyway.
So how the hell are we...
Easy.
Phew. That may not have been a fancy feast we just had, but I don't remember the last time I felt this full.
Do the Renans often not give you all enough to eat?
It's never enough. The Renans decide exactly how much we'll have and when we'll have it, and that's that. We do our best to get around it. Everyone has to grow their own food and such behind the Renans' backs in order to get by. Thinking about it now, I wonder if they've always kept it meager so we would never have the energy to try to resist what they've done to us.
Yeah. An empty stomach takes its toll on the body and the spirit after a while.
How does a Renan like you know what it's like?
I may be Renan, but they don't like me either. I could be squeaky clean and they still wouldn't give me anything. Did your stomach just... I didn't hear anything.
But you just ate. How are you already...
I said I didn't hear anything.
I still have some I haven't eaten yet. Do you want it?
Sure.
I hate that I can see what's on the other...
Looks like this place used to be a supply base of some sort. It probably even dates back to the Great Conquest of 3 centuries ago.
For an abandoned place, it sure is crawling with critters.
Get lost!
It's on! Strike! You're mine! You picked the wrong fight! Swallow Blade! Slash! Swallow Blade! No escape! Rising Winder! It's over! You're mine! Slash!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Barely a blip on our radar. I won't forgive you!
You're mine! I'll take you up now! Rising Wyvern! Strike! Take this! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman
You're mine!
handle it!
You're on! All yours! Here I
Here's
come!
a healing art! First aid!
Okay, here I go! You're mine!
Go!
It's over!
You're mine!
Great! Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're mine! You're finished! It's on!
Our work is done here. let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Here I come! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! Demon Fang! It's over! You're mine! Mirage! You're mine!
Where are you going?
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
First aid!
You're mine! Here I come!
Looks like it could be worth something.
What's this thing? We've been walking around for a while now. Can we give up already?
What, you're tired?
Tired of something, all right.
I'm not giving up until we search every inch of this place.
She's really determined to find those clothes.
I won't forgive you!
Lewis, get up! You're mine! Mirage! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here I go!
Take this!
Here's a healing
Here I
arc!
come! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage! It's on! You picked the wrong fight!
That's what I like to hear. What's this thing?
Let's dispose of the trash.
Come and face me! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Where are you going?
I'm not done! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! We turned the tables on him.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage! You're mine!
That's what I like to hear.
over! Here I come!
Mega Ray! Gemini Aqua!
Take this! Mirage! Take this! You're finished! This one's all mine! Here I come!
Gemini Aqua! By the power of... Nicely done.
Is this a chest of some sort?
A Renin kind, yeah. We should definitely hold on to what's inside.
Hey, new equipment! Is this Renin technology? I'm amazed you guys can pull something like this off.
For us, sites like this are completely normal.
This must be...
The former owner's old wardrobe, yeah.
I wonder how long they've hung here. They don't look like they've aged a day.
The designs are a little dated, but it'll have to do.
Listen, I get it. You care how you look. But we've got places to...
What is it?
No. Nothing. We've kept Zephyr and the others waiting long enough. We should head back.
Okay, let's head back to Ulzebek.
You said before that this probably used to be a supply depot, right? But Nave thought it was a Renin castle. I wonder what it actually is.
Who knows?
Who knows?
What, can't I not know something? You didn't think I knew every last thing about my own kind, did you?
I didn't say that.
From what I've heard, a lot of the materials that were initially brought over from Rena 300 years ago were repurposed for other things over time. So it's entirely possible that this place used to be both a supply depot and a lord's castle at different points in time. They're not mutually exclusive. I couldn't tell you when the lord's castle moved to its current location, though. Well, satisfied?
Yeah. Thank you. You know, for telling me about all that.
It's not like I mentioned anything that useful. Come on, let's keep moving.
You're finished! Rising White!
I can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Take it!
Just watch and see.
It's over!
Strike! Take it! It's over! Here I come!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
No choice! You're mine! Rising now! Take this! You're mine! You're finished! Here I come!
Here's the healing arc! First angle!
Okay, here I go! We got fire!
I got this! Let a marksman handle it!
Mirage! All yours! Here I come! You're finished!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
You're finished!
Well then, let's keep moving.
Gotta break
Here,
through!
let me help.
You're mine! You're finished! You picked the wrong fight! Take this!
It's over!
Right here!
Gemini Alpha!
Take this! It's over! Take this! You're finished! Swallow Blade!
You're mine!
You're mine! You're finished! It's over! Rising Wyvern!
By the
Here I
power!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Right, here goes! I'm not done!
I'm only getting started!
No escape! I'm not
It's
done!
in the-
Rising Wyvern!
Here I never miss!
Here I come!
Got me! I'm only getting
You're mine!
by the
Here
power
I
of
come!
water! Here's a healing arc!
You're mine!
First aid!
Demon Fang!
Any injuries?
Want to get back to Ulzebek?
Yeah, we better. We don't have time to waste.
Someone's in a hurry. What's this thing?
Get lost!
Take it! Come one, come all! Here I come! You're finished! This one's all mine! You're mine! Demon Fang! You're mine!
Here.
Take this! You're finished!
We turned the tables on him.
There are still more
You're
left.
mine!
Right. No time to hold back.
It's over! Demon Fang! I'm not done! You're mine! Mirage!
Where are you going?
Take this!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Right, here goes! Your mom!
Come and face me!
Rising Wyvern! Yeah! It's over! Take this! You're finished! Take this! Mirage! Ah! We got flyers!
I got this! Let a marksman
Take
handle
this!
it!
Rising All yours! Yeah! Mirage! It's over!
I'm only getting started!
This one's all mine! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Demon Fang!
Thanks.
Eat dirt!
I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
Here I go!
Here I come!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
I'll take you all on! Here I come!
I'm only getting started!
It's over! Here I come! It's over!
Who wants to die next?
You're mine!
I'm only
Rising
getting
Wyvern!
started! By the power! These little ones are hardly worth our time. Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Gotta break through! Take this!
And again! Mega Ray! By the power of
Take
one!
this! Here I come! It's over! Damn it!
There!
Take this!
Have this! Mega Ray!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Yeah! It's over! Mirage!
Mega Ray!
Here I come!
Gemini Hawk!
You're
Primary
finished!
Ray! I've used a bit too much healing.
I wonder if something happened.
I feel like somebody...
Crap!
What?
No way!
Damn it!
Just where do you think you're going?
You know where. Mosgul.
What good is it going to do to...
I don't need your permission.
Out of our way!
I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Blue escape!
The power of water!
Mirage!
Gemini Aqua!
This one's all mine! Eat dirt!
Sighted!
Take this!
You're mine!
You're finished!
This one's mine!
Take this! Blue escape!
Looks like we won.
There are fewer soldiers stationed at the garrison than usual. They must have gotten deployed to Mosgul.
Doc, Cole, everyone please be safe.
Out of our way!
Take this! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Blue escape! Mirage!
It's over!
Rising Wyvern! You got flyers!
I've got this! Let a
You're
marksman
mine!
handle it!
Rising Wyvern! All yours! It's over!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! You're mine! Mirage!
Take it! One more! I've used a bit too much healing. Let's dispose of the
You're
trash.
mine! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
There! Help this!
You're mine!
Mega
Rising
Ray!
Wyvern! Mirage! You're finished!
Take it! It's
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Take it!
Mirage!
Help this!
Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Onward and upward.
Out of our way!
Here I come!
Mega Ray!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Mine! This one's mine!
You're mine! Demon Fang!
I'm only getting
You're
started!
mine!
Gemini Aqua!
You picked the wrong
Mega Ray!
fight!
I'm pretty worn out.
Want to rest?
No choice! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern!
Here's a healing
You're
arm!
mine!
I
Rising
can't heal
Wyvern!
you forever!
It's over! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Take this!
Power of water!
You're mine!
Gemini
Demon
Aqua!
Fang!
By the power of water!
Here I come! You're finished!
Gemini
You're
Aqua!
mine! Rising Wyvern!
Nicely done.
What's this thing? What's this thing? You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
I wonder if something happened.
Lost!
You're mine! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done! Mirage!
By the
You're
power
mine!
of water!
Rising Wyvern!
Barely a blip on our radar.
An opponent like this should be easy. Now Rising Wyvern! Here I come! It's over!
If it's in the sky,
Take
it's
it!
mine! This one's mine! They really don't give up, do they?
You've got spirit! Here I come! It's over! You're mine! You're finished! Here I come! I'm not done!
Here I go! You're mine!
Take this! It's over! You're mine! It's over! I owe you one! Eat dirt!
This is it! Mega
You're
Ray!
mine! Damn it, you're finished!
Sight.
Here I come!
I'm only
Demon
getting
Fang!
started!
Here I come!
Mega
You're
Ray!
finished! Here I come!
Sight. You're mine!
I'm not done! You're mine! You're finished! Demon Fang! Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
I never miss!
Strike! Rising Wyvern! Strike! Mirage!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Let's dispose of the
Here I
trash.
come! It's over!
Water!
You're mine! You're finished! Here I come!
Go!
It's over!
You're mine!
Mirage! You're mine!
Mega Ray!
Rising Wyvern!
Water!
I'm not done! Take
The
this!
healing art! First
I
aid!
owe you one! Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! You're finished!
Any injuries? Out of our way!
You're mine! Rise this! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Take this! It's over! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Take this! It's on! You're mine!
It's over!
Great! Next!
Onward and upward.
crossed the wrong line!
Let the marksman handle
Take this! Strike! Ha! Strike! I won't show you any mercy!
You
You're finished! Here I come! Rising Wyvern! Strike!
There! One more!
Mirage! You're finished! Take this! It's over!
Gemini Aqua!
Hey, hang in. Hey! Damn it! Not too late.
Stop. Please, don't hurt the children.
What's that? Damn it, I can't reach them in time!
Get back, Cole.
Doc! Cole! Stop! Not if I can help it! Take this! Rising Wyvern! This should do it! Here I come! You're finished!
I'm
Here
only
I come!
getting started!
You're finished!
By the
Take
power
this!
of water!
Rising Wyvern! Mirage!
Here I go! It's
You're
over!
mine now!
By the power
I'm
of
not
water!
done! Take this! Mirage! You're finished!
Are you all right? What about the others? Are those bastards still here?
Iron Mask, take it easy. It's all... Most were able to escape, and we've survived. Honestly, we got off lucky. It's
Lucky? You call people getting slaughtered like this
This is how things go. You're dead if you stand up to them. Keep your head down and do as you're told. You only have one life.
I should wait for the right moment?
Yes.
So someone else dies instead while we live another day. Is that what you're willing to risk everything on the chance that things will get better if we wait? But what's the point of waiting if others have to die so that we can live?
What do you think happens when someone tries to resist? It'd be one thing if the rebel died, and that was that. But it never ends with only one. You've seen it for yourself. Everyone suffers for it. Knowing that, are you really going to tell me our waiting has no meaning?
But I understand not wanting to throw away the same lives we're trying to protect. That would be senseless. But if you wait too long, if you get too used to waiting, then eventually you lose the will to fight. I don't want that. I've already met the Crimson Crows. People who risk their lives to fight the Renans. People who know they might not live to see us win, but fight anyway to give those who come after a better chance. If my life is at risk either way, then I'd rather spend it fighting.
So you've decided to take up the sword?
Yes, but not just any sword. It's a sword that only I can wield, but one that's also too powerful to use on my own. I doubt those who fought the Renans in the past ever had something like this on their side. That's why I'm willing to bet everything I have on this sword. I know it might mean...
Okay. If that's how you feel, then forget what I said. Currently, you and that sword are the only things capable of driving the Renans back. It's because if there's a way through this for all of us...
Doc.
Now, remember what you said. And don't ever abandon...
Right.
You've grown so much since we first met. And you've met some good people, too.